welcome back to another video. This really popped when I saw it. That to me is a monster increase. Again, this book got hot. This book is ready to go higher.
So let's jump right into it.
We are back today with another statue review from Diamond Select Toys. Without further ado, let's get into the review. What is going on, YouTube? We are back. This is Lawrence over at Mighty Comics and Collectibles, and welcome back to another video. Today we're talking about Silver Surfer and the top 10 Silver Surfer books I want in my collection if I am a Silver Surfer fan or specking on the Silver Surfer. Before we get started in this video, like always, if you're not a current subscriber of the channel, do me a favor, click that subscribe button for me, tap that like button, and please share it with everyone out there in the community. With that said, if you haven't checked out my website, mightycollects.com, I'm always posting new books for sale. One last thing, I'm going to say it. We're about to take over this comic book community on YouTube. Get ready. We're going to start at the top spot like we always do. It is a copy of Fantastic Four number 48 and the first appearance of the Silver Surfer. And right now, a CGC 4.0 will run you $1,700, and that was the last sale just this past September. If you've been watching my channel religiously, I know I tell you guys I am looking for another copy of this book. It has come down way too much over the past year and a half compared to where it was about 2 years ago, where it was more than almost doubled where it is now. I think it's prime pickings. We know eventually he's going to show up in the MCU. We just don't know when. To me, I'm a buyer all day long of this one. Definitely a book I want to own. At number 2 on this list is a copy of Fantastic Four number 49 and the first appearance of Galactus. But this is also the second appearance of the Silver Surfer and a CGC 4.0. Just sold this month for only $780. To me, I think that is way too cheap for a mid-grade copy of one of the baddest so-called villains out there, and he's definitely going to be showing up in the MCU, but it's probably going to be a little wise out. At the 3 spot is a copy of Silver Surfer number 4 and this iconic cover by the great John Buscema and a CGC 4.5 will only run you $621, and that was the last sale just this past September. You guys know I always love classic covers, especially from the Silver Age, and this is one of the best that is out there. If I had to give you another one, it's probably Fantastic Four number 12, and I just wanted to throw that out there because that is one of my favorite covers of all time. But regardless, if we're talking classic covers and we're talking Silver Surfer, this iconic one with Silver Surfer going at Thor over the Bifrost is one you must own when we're talking about Silver Surfer. At the 4 spot is a copy of Silver Surfer number 1 and the first solo title of Silver Surfer and his first appearance in that book. And my God, that is a mouthful. At a CGC 4.0. Just sold last month for only $540, which to me is absolutely a steal. Now, I will say this, there's only a handful of Silver Surfer books in that main title that I want to own, and all of them are on this list, so stay tuned. But again, if you can't go out and get the first appearance, this is the first in his own solo title, a must-own for any Silver Surfer fan. At number 5 on this list is another copy of a book that I just purchased. It is a copy of Fantastic Four number 50 and the third appearance of the Silver Surfer and this awesome brown cover. Yes, guys, I said it. Everyone out there does not like this cover except me. I think it's absolutely phenomenal. Another great one by Jack Kirby. And a CGC 4.0 just sold this month for only $329, which to me is an absolute steal. I think I have one on my website. If you guys are interested in a raw copy, I'm not pushing it, but hey, if you're looking for a Silver Surfer book, I got one for you guys. Either way, another book I definitely want to own. At number 6 on this list is a copy of Silver Surfer number 3 and the first appearance of Mephisto. Yes, the villain that we all thought was coming in WandaVision and then in Loki and then wherever else. He is definitely going to show up at some point in the MCU. Now, that when that speculation was going on early on in WandaVision, this book shot to the freaking moon. But once he didn't show up, it plummeted right back down. With that said, a CGC 4.0 just sold for $345, and that was the last sale just this past September. Again, it is a really cheap book right now. If you want to add it to your collection, I advise buying it now because, again, once those rumors start happening and once the speculation occurs, it is already too late. So buy your copy while you can. At number 7 on this list is a copy of Fantastic Four number 55 in this iconic Jack Kirby Silver Surfer versus the Thing purple cover. Again, another mouthful. In a CGC 4.0, just sold last month for only $125, which to me is an absolute steal for this book. I always see this book anywhere I go, whether it be a con, whether it be my LCS, they always have copies available in order to purchase. And if you can get a nice mid-grade copy for about $100, I think that is a sweet spot, and it is number 7 on my list. At number 8 on this list is a copy of Tales to Astonish number 93 in this iconic Silver Surfer versus the Hulk battle. But not only that, this is a classic cover by Marie Severin and a CGC 6.0. Just sold this month for only $194, believe it or not. Now, this book is number 8 on my list, so I'm going to say if you can go out and get the first 7 and you want to go ahead and pick up this book, be my guest. It is an awesome cover and a great battle between those two characters. But again, let's repeat what I'm saying. If you can go get the top 7 on this list, those are the books I'd rather have before I go out and get this one. Some of the obscure titles you're going to see at the end of this list, hey, I want to own them if I have the money to spend on them, but hey, I'd rather have the beginning probably 5 books before any of the last 5. That's why they're ranked. At number 9 on this list is a copy of Fantastic Four number 72 and this classic cover by the great Jack Kirby again, and a CGC 4.5. Just sold this month for $180, believe it or not. Again, another mid-grade copy for just under $200. I don't think you can go wrong buying this book considering it is a classic cover. The one thing I do like about these things is that when you look at this book, it's only the Silver Surfer. Nothing else appears on it. I think that's such a great feature to have in a classic cover. Sometimes covers can get a little bit too muddled. There's too much artwork going on, but this is just straight to the point. Classic Silver Surfer and classic King Jack Kirby. And rounding out the 10th spot is probably a book that nobody seems to be talking about when relating to this character. It is a copy of Fantastic Four number 59 and this classic storyline featuring Doctor Doom stealing the Silver Surfer's powers. And who knows, in the MCU, when we finally get Doctor Doom and the Silver Surfer showing up, this could be something that they go to in the future of Marvel films. However, I'm not guaranteeing that. It just went to my mind when I saw this book and I remembered about this storyline that, hey, they could actually pull this off if the two of them were to show up eventually. Regardless, the CGC 6.5 just sold this month for only $42, which to me is absolutely criminal. If you haven't read this book, I would just pick it up just to read it because it is a great story by the man himself, Stan Lee. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It is kind of a new format for me when I take a character and give you the top 5 or 10 or possibly even 20 books that I think that you should buy relating to this character. And we do know the Silver Surfer is going to show up at some point. It's only a matter of time. He's too much of a popular character for him not to show up soon. And with the Fantastic Four coming, he's right around the corner. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is Lawrence over at Mighty Comics and Collectibles saying thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you guys soon.